Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing a get ready with me while trying out a couple of new product I've recently purchased. It's going to be the new telescopic lift mascara, and then I have the new Jane Irondale stain, lip and cheek stain that they sent over. It looks like this, and as well as a couple of other new products, including the Makeup by Mario new foundation that he just launched. I have it on my skin right now. So yeah, it's gonna be like a chill get ready with me for the day. If you enjoy those types of videos, then let's get started. Okay, so I clipped my hair back. We have little Puma sleeping in the back. Per usual, I feel like he does that in almost every single video. So we're gonna have a chill little get ready with me today. I'm applying my sunscreen because I still haven't done that for the day today. I went to yoga class this morning, which I haven't gone in literally I think 2 months at this point, because I got super sick in January, and then I was I'm sorry, not January, February, and then I was slacking for half the month. And it felt so good to be back. I was definitely struggling, I'm not even gonna lie, but it felt amazing to be back. And I was using the Elta MD, by the way. The new year has started, you guys, which I'm so excited about. I'm gonna zoom you in a little bit. I love the beginning of the year every year. It's just such an exciting time. I feel like it's an opportunity for us to kind of restart and almost start on a fresh page, although you can do that at any point. But I just feel very excited and very motivated for the new year. Anyways, we're gonna do my base first. I'm gonna be using the Makeup by Mario foundation. I got mine in the shade 5N, and I've tried it once before, and if you can see up close, I'm sure you guys seen it if you've seen other reviews, there are little sparkles in this foundation. So I have heard that it is not the best for oily skin, but we're gonna find out how it wears today for me. So I'm first going to apply it with a brush. I'm gonna zoom you in so you guys really can try to see the texture of this foundation. It's applying really well and blending really well. I like this color on me also. It's neutral, yeah, 5 neutral. So I think it looks really good. It doesn't wash me out, but yeah, it blends nicely, I feel like. So I'm gonna use a brush first, and then I'm gonna go in with a beauty blender, I think, just because I don't want super heavy looking coverage. For reference, I have combination skin, so in case you are wondering and wanting to get this for yourself, I have combination skin, but in the winter time I do get kind of dry, and I have been using a retinol cream, so I have some actually flakiness on my skin at the moment, so my skin may be a little bit extra dry at this time. But I'm gonna go over my eyes. I will say the last couple times I wore this, I did not notice my skin to get really significantly more oily than normal. I felt like it wore fine. I wasn't matte by any means, but I felt like my skin just looked like skin, and I feel like that's what he's advertising it to be, right? So I don't know, I was pleasantly surprised, and I did not notice, as I said, my skin being super extra oily. But I can of course see if somebody is actually really oily and does get really oily throughout the day, then I could see how this foundation just really wouldn't work for someone like that. But for me, it worked fine the last couple times I wore this. So I do want to go in with a beauty blender just a little bit to make it thin it out just a bit. Looking at myself in the mirror right now, I think it looks really beautiful. In this dry areas around my nose, it's really not bunching up much at all. I think it looks so good, and it truly looks like skin, and I don't find myself to be super shiny or glittery or anything like that. I think it looks amazing on, and I really like it so far. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of concealer under my eyes. For concealer today, I really feel like using the NYX Bear With Me Serum Concealer. You can see I've used this up quite a bit, but this is just leftovers, so I feel like I have hair. I really want to use it up and kind of try to remember if I liked it or not. I remember using this non-stop, and I really enjoyed it a lot. But then, you know, I have so many products that I just started using something else instead. But Oh yeah, it's like a really thin formula, hence the name of a serum concealer. You really actually need the tiniest amount of this stuff. I feel like, you guys, look how much I have on my hands still, which I don't think I'm going to use up the rest of that. Okay, so I finished up with concealer and foundation. Now I really want to try the Jane Iredale lip and cheek tint. I'm sorry, it's a stain. So let's see how it says to use this. Okay, it doesn't say anything on the box, so let's just go for it and apply it to my lips. Ooh, it's like a really pretty rosy color. This is what it looks like in the packaging. As you can see, this is what it looks like. It definitely has like a rosy, pinky shade to it. I mean, that's why it's called Forever Pink. I'm gonna pick up a little bit on my finger and apply it to my cheeks. I'm just curious. I don't really want to go in with the lipstick itself, although you could, but I'm gonna attempt to do just my finger on one side. Okay, so it is just on this side of my face. It's a very soft glow. I think this product will be really, really great if you like super natural makeup and like on those days where you just want to be out the door and just throw something on your lips so you have like something, and it is a stain, so it's going to last quite some time, and then throw it on your cheeks. I think I would literally just go like this if I didn't have foundation on. So I think for those on the go like quick days, or on my lips, I honestly would use it every day. It would be really, really great. But if, of course, if you like more of like a punchy blush that's more pigmented, then this wouldn't be it for you. But I do love it on my lips. So pretty. With a little bit of like lip liner, you're good to go because it will last for so long. So for my cheeks now, I do want to try to go in with the Merit Cheeky cheek color. Mine is in the shade, it's called Cheeky. I'm gonna go in with a brush like this first and apply this onto my cheeks. I have nothing on this side of my face yet, and you can see how that freshens up your face. So pretty. I love blush, and plus like when you put some powder on and everything like that, it does kind of tone everything down, so don't be afraid of a little blush. I really like this color. I think it makes you look so fresh. Alright, I'm going to go in with a little bit of cream bronzer. We're going to be using the e.l.f. cream bronzer, putty bronzer, and this is what it looks like. I've used this before, but it's just not something I normally reach for, but I really want to use it a lot more often. So we're going to go ahead and apply this. I'm going to go in with a brush just like this inside the container and start to warm up my face. I haven't found like the best brush for like applying this yet. I'm still kind of trying out different brushes and seeing what I like best. I'm gonna take a little more and just put it in my jawline, picking up a little bit more and applying it to this side. It's really nice. It honestly kind of almost reminds me of the Milk Makeup one, but I think the Milk Makeup is just a little more concentrated, a little more creamier and more pigmented, although this is very close. Like, I'm sure you could get just as much pigment, but I think why I'm having like a hard time is because the brush I normally use for a Milk Makeup bronzer, it looks like this, so it's like really big, and I'm having like a little bit of a hard time like picking up the product, you know. So that's why I think I'm not getting like as much color payoff, which is why I'm like trying out different brushes, because the container is so small. So, but yeah, you see how that warms up my face? I like it a lot. Every time I use it, I'm like, oh, I actually really like this. So I'm going to set my face now really quickly. I'm going to be using the One Size powder. It is one of the best powders besides Pound Cake from Huda Beauty. I'm going to take out like a little bit in the cap, about this much. Should be enough. With a fluffy brush and go underneath my eyes. You can see how this instantly just like blurs the skin. Oh my god, you guys, this lip stain. I'm gonna leave a link down below. Also, if you shop anything Jane Iredale, you guys know I love that brand so much. And if you're into like clean beauty or want to try out different things from like a more clean beauty brand in general, I love their stuff. I swear by their lip liners. Their mascara is one of the best, one of my favorites. Their eyeshadows are really nice too. Anyways, if you just want to check out the brand in general, I believe I have a 15% off code. So I'm going to leave the link down below for you guys. So now that the face is done, I'm going to go ahead and brush through my brows with the Hourglass Brow Volumizing Fiber Gel. Mine is in the shade Taupe. I got a colored one this time. Usually I only do like clear brow gels, but I do love Taupe because I like more of like the cooler tones, you know? And I feel like it just a little bit lightens my brows, as you can see. I hope you can see. So I'm gonna just brush through my brows really quickly. All right, you guys, so brows are done. Now we're gonna go and move on to some eyeshadow. I'm gonna be using the Jane Iredale Pure Basics palette. I want to do a little bit of brown in the crease. You know the drill. I do very simple eyes day to day. Taking a fluffy brush, I'm gonna go in with these two colors. I'm probably adding in this brown one here as well. So we're gonna take a little bit of those and just go right into the crease. Because I have a lot of lid space between my brow and my eye, I like to kind of create more of like depth to my eyes by bringing in some kind of color in the crease like this, something in the brown like family, because I think it creates a lot of depth and it just looks better, especially once you have like lashes on. Then taking like a flat brush like this, I'm gonna go in with the darkest brown color here, and I'm gonna take the tiniest amount and I'm just going to concentrate this along the lash line area, just like this, and gently pull it out. You guys, for myself, I literally feel like I do the crappiest makeup, but like it works. And then you look at my clients and how I do their makeup and it's like night and day. I just like can't, I don't know, I can't be bothered with my own makeup. I don't get like super motivated or creative. Like I really don't enjoy doing my makeup that much, to be honest with you. Anyways, I'm gonna do the same thing on the other eye. I just want a little something like where the lashes are before I put on mascara and falsies. And I'm gonna do the tiniest amount just on the outer corner. Again, just for a little definition, and it just makes the lash line appear larger in your eyes to feel / look a little bit bigger. I do want to throw a little bit of a shimmer on my eyelid. I'm gonna do ColourPop shadow in Ladybug, a really pretty pinky sparkly shade. This is what it looks like. So pretty. I usually will take my finger, swirl it in there. I'm gonna zoom you in so you can see a little better, and I'm just gonna go ahead and apply this literally with my finger, just for like a little something, so it's not completely matte, because if I can add sparkle, I will. You guys remember when like ColourPop was like the biggest thing like ever, when it like first came out and became like so popular? I remember those days. I used to place like crazy online orders for ColourPop, but now they're in store, so it makes it a little bit easier. Anyways, now we're going to go in and use the new mascara I just picked up, which is the Telescopic Lift Mascara. This is what it looks like. Let me show you the brush inside. I swear by the Telescopic mascara, so I was very excited to try this one out. This is what the brush looks like. Very different from the Telescopic mascara. You can see on this side there are no bristles at all. It's just kind of like on the sides and in the back. So you kind of have to use these two sides when using this mascara. So let's go ahead and start applying. I will say it feels a little bit like watery, like the formula itself. So we'll see how that goes. So I'm kind of using the back side right now. And now I'm using the side to really get all of the lashes. Straight away, like because the formula is like super thin right now and like watery, it's kind of like making them clump. I think this is like one of those mascara that may be better as it starts to kind of dry down a bit. I just have a feeling, I've only used this once before. I think once it starts to dry out just the tiniest amount, like I think it's going to work a lot better. Okay, it's definitely giving length and lift. However, if we compare it to the Telescopic, I have to say the Telescopic wins for sure, but this isn't bad. Yeah, you see, if I keep going, I'm just gonna clump them all together and it's just not gonna be a cute look. I'm not gonna get more. I'm just gonna go straight into the second eye. Now I'm using the side. Yeah, when I use the side, it separates them a little bit better rather than when I use the back. I mean, I think, as I said, it's really nice, but it's a little clumpy if you keep going with the application. I think my final thoughts on this mascara is that I do really like it. I think it gives a lot of length and not so much like volume, but it does like lift and lengthen, I feel like. And it does stand close to the telescopic, just not quite there. But you can see for yourself what it does to my lashes, and my lashes really aren't that long at all, so it's really great, I think, what it has done. And I know I have a little bit of mascara right there. I'm going to clean that up a little bit later once it dries down. Now I do want to add more bronzer to my face, so I'm going to go ahead and take a brush and we're going to do a little more bronzer. So I'm going to be using the LYS bronzer. This is in the shade No Limits. No, this is in the shade Motivate Light. So I'm going to pick some up. This is what it looks like. It's matte. It doesn't really have any shimmer to it. And I'm just going to warm up my face a little bit more. I actually forgot how much I like this bronzer. I've had it for a few months now, and I used it religiously for the first couple months, and then I just switched on to something else and I forgot how much I love it. So I feel like my makeup is breaking up so bad there. I don't know what's happening. I kind of want to get dermaplaning done. I've never done it before, but I feel a lot of peach fuzz lately on my skin, and I think it would be really beneficial. So I'm really considering it lately. And I'm going to add just a little bit of a glow. I'm going to be using a highlighter from Valentino, just this shade here, just for a little bit of a glow. Okay, I honestly was going to apply false lashes today, but now just looking at myself without them, I kind of don't want to. I think I'm okay with no lashes today. But let's finish my lips. So usually I use Talented, but I think it broke and I'm really running low on it. So I think I'm going to do Worthy. Let me check the Talented lip liner. Oh, I have a little left. So let's do Worthy. I'm going to keep the lip stain on and just outline my lips a little bit. Alright, so I just applied Worthy all over my lips and overlined a little more than I meant to, but it's fine. And then over that, I think I'm going to do a little bit of a gloss. We're going to do House Labs, this orange lip oil. It's orange in the tube, but on the lips, it's kind of pulling pink. You can see how the applicator is tinted too. Alright, you guys, so this is the final look for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. As always, I'm going to leave all of the links down below to all of the products that I've used and mentioned, as well as my code for 15% off on JaneIrondale.com. If you have any questions, please leave them down in the comments below, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.